The Bryan County Patriot is on location today in downtown Durant. We're actually just outside the Opera House, which is a great place to meet, and that is where I am meeting today's guest, which is Carrie Juarez. She is with Feeding Hope. Now, that's an interesting name, too, because when I think about that, I heard it about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I'm sorry that I hadn't heard it before then, but I heard it about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I was like, I wonder, is this something similar to what Families Feeding Families does? Carrie, tell me a little bit more about Feeding Hope.
Yeah, so we were originally Families Feeding Families, and we have just revised the name. And Letitia and Brian Burkhalter, who started Families Feeding Families, has stepped back and just a little bit after COVID, and so we just started over, and we started out with Families Feeding Hope, and we just
it's evolved.
Yeah, it's evolving, and we're continuing to grow, and so we just are currently serving, and with the intent of hopefully getting in our building pretty soon. So
I want to talk about that building a little bit more, and I know we're going to go. Actually, I'll just give you a little bit of a preview. We're going to go to their building a little bit later on this month, but for today, talking about Feeding Hope just a bit, where do you serve, and who all can come and get a meal from you all?
Okay, yeah, so we serve on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and we serve from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. at Keithley Park, which is at over on off of Northeast 3rd, 316 Northeast 3rd, and we serve there. Anybody can come in the community. It's for anyone. There's no questions asked if you're in need of a meal. We just welcome anybody and everybody.
All right, so that's Bryan County folks. That's you. Keithley Park is in Durant, which, of course, Durant right there in the center of Bryan County, and they're feeding on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Now, also, it's the month of November right now. It's a beautiful day, by the way, here in Durant, downtown Durant. I don't even need the jacket. I'm just wearing it, but it's a beautiful day in November, but November makes me think about Thanksgiving. It's just that time of year. I'm not skipping past Thanksgiving. We're not singing Christmas songs on here just yet, so cards and letters aside on that. But Thanksgiving time of year, that's always a time where there's usually some big event to be a blessing to people and give them a meal. Are you all doing something like that?
Absolutely. We will be serving a meal on Thanksgiving Day from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at 424 East Florida Street, which is at our new building. If we're not quite in our new building yet, we will be serving, as we have in the years past, with a tent that is always donated by AAA Tents. And so we will be out there, and we will have volunteers, and we wish that anybody that needs a meal or doesn't have a place to go would come and eat with us.
Okay, so the physical location, 424 East Florida. They're serving at Keithley Park, which is a little bit different. But I want to ask then one more thing really quickly. That's for the Thanksgiving meal. The other question finally then is, how do people get in touch with you? I mean, if they have other questions, hopefully we answered a lot of them right here, but they may have some other questions. How do they get in touch?
You can reach us on Facebook. We have a website there. There's a message button that you can contact me at. You can contact us also on our new website. It's feedinghopedurant.org. And so you can, there's a volunteer app there. My phone number is on there. Just any of those different ways that you want to get in touch with us would be great.
All right, feedinghopedurant.org. Okay, keep that in mind, feedinghopedurant.org. I'm here again with Carrie Juarez with Feeding Hope. Thank you very much for taking time with us today. It's a beautiful day. I'm sure it's always a great day to talk about being a blessing to people, and we appreciate what you do for the community.
Absolutely. Thanks for the opportunity.
All right, Bryan County Patriot on location just outside Opera House here in Durant today. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. God bless you, and thanks for watching.